Practice exam 2, number 18. It says x is a random variable and x bar is the random variable measured the mean of x. The distribution of x bar is the sampling distribution, and the distribution of x is the population distribution. Which of the following is true? So this is sort of essential limit theorem question, because it says in A, the shape of the sampling distribution is always exactly normal, and that's not true. Sampling distributions can look right skewed or left skewed if the sample size is small. And it says in B, the shape of the sampling distribution gets closer to the shape of the population distribution as n gets large. That's kind of tricky, because that might be true, but that's not exactly the definition of the central limit theorem. Letter C says the shape of the sampling distribution gets approximately normal as n gets large, and that is what the true definition of the central limit theorem is. And so take a look at what the central limit theorem says. It says when randomly sampling from any population with mean mu and standard deviation sigma, when n is large enough, the sampling distribution of x bar is approximately normal. So that's the true definition of central limit theorem, and so that's why B isn't true and C is the most correct. D says the shape of the sampling distribution is approximately normal when the population distribution is normal. Again, that's not really the correct definition of central limit theorem. So that's why it's letter C. Number 19 says, which of the following situation will guarantee that the mean of the sampling distribution x bar equals to the mean of the population distribution x? A, the sample size n is very large. B, the sample size n is very large and is approximately normal. Sample size n is very large and x is normal. The two means always equal to each other. Remember that the average of the sampling distribution is the averages of the averages. What that means is that you're taking a simple random sample of, let's say, 25 people and take their average, and then another 25 people, send them a simple random sample and take their average, and you do that so many times, and you take those averages and average that out. So it's the average of the average. The average of the average is always equal to the population mu. I know A, B, and C sound tempting, but the answer is D. The two means always equal to each other, not just when the sample size n is large or large and normal. It's always equal to each other.